Hey guys, welcome to MassDebates. My name is Jordan. This is Kirkson. That was Butch Walker, "Bed on Fire" from the album "Afraid of Ghost." Download it. He's awesome. I love that guy. Anyway,
What's up, Dane?
is Justin here? Oh, Dane is here. Every time, it's never gonna fail.
I don't know that he cares.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome to our show. We are continuing our movie bracket today. Part 1 is up on YouTube now, and video on demand is on Mixer.
Correct. So, just want to introduce the show. My name's Kirkson. This is Jordan. Doing a little weekly show here where we just argue about different stuff. Open to viewer input as to what to argue, and also, while we're arguing, feel free to throw in your 2 cents on that.
Well, we love to hear it.
Yeah. So we're going to be arguing all kind of stuff, entertainment, sports, philosophy, politics, anything you can name, really. But this week we're continuing. We got a director's bracket that we're working on, posted on Twitter and Facebook, so you can go find it there if you want. We'd love to see if anybody gives a crap. If y'all fill out a director's bracket and send it in. The email address was that on Twitter, I think.
It was on Twitter, yeah.
Either way, so it'd be cool to get any viewer input. But we got ours up. We did the first 4 matchups in the bracket last week, so we're going to continue with that this week. Guess anything else about the show?
And just to show you what we're doing, I'm going to have Kirkson pull up the bracket so you can see it real quick.
Sure. I got it. Go ahead.
About what we did. The first round matchup, which we all knew was going to be kind of a slaughter, which was Christopher Nolan versus Catherine Bigelow.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was much of a contest there, but hey, you never know, it can happen.
She's good though.
Yeah, she's great. It's hard. Not many people can compete with Nolan.
No. All right, so here's the bracket.
The bracket just got pulled up, and we got Frank Darabont versus Francis Ford Coppola, which was a good matchup. Oliver Stone, Judd Apatow, Ridley Scott, and George Lucas. The Ridley Scott George Lucas was much closer than I had anticipated.
Yeah, that was fun.
I finally got Scott over there to Gladiator because we totally somehow forgot about that when we were arguing.
But so today we're gonna knock out these 4. I think we're gonna start with Tarantino versus Mel Brooks and work it from there. So, was there anything else you want to say? Viewer discretion, I guess.
Yeah, there will be alcohol, there will be cuss words. So here's to a good show.
Right, let's do it.
Keep it civil. Rum. Nice.
Double rum.
We're pirates today.
Yeah.
It's great.
All right.
Jason's a pirate all the time because he plays that Sea of Thieves game.
It's awesome. Yeah,
if you like it, check it out.
For sure. We're sponsored by them.
Yeah. Throwing out all the plugs we can get.
Yeah, George, R.I.P. I was really sad about it.
Who's George?
Lucas.
Oh.
About called you a name. George Lucas lost last week?
Yeah.
I tried, man. I was
like, he died? Well, I figured I would have heard about that.
He basically died. He lost our bracket. That's all that matters, I'm sure, to him.
Yeah, that's very important to him. He'll sit on his billions and be like, oh, fuck Ridley Scott. And he won't care. So.
Really, Dane, you would take Lucas over George Lucas over Ridley Scott? I love George Lucas, but I lost the debate. Yeah.
No one in their right mind with it.
All right, but so let's move it along. We're looking at Tarantino versus Mel Brooks.
I mean, I love some Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
Blazing Saddles, Spaceballs, such classic. Robin Hood, Men in Tights, phenomenal.
I like Men in Tights a lot. I never saw Young Frankenstein.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that either. But those 3 are definitely classics. Blazing Saddles is one of the best, old school style comedies you can get.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's awesome. Spaceballs is, started a whole freaking genre of movies. You got Hot Shots. You had scary
Mel
movies.
Brooks is. I hate that he's put up against Tarantino.
Yeah, I do too. I would like him to be up against Judd Apatow. Something like that. But that's not the way it works.
Yeah. Might as well go over for a second. We didn't see these. We both independently wrote down our
top 40
list and then combined them just using a little point system and. So if he didn't like somebody but I did, they probably got dropped down and vice versa. But so we averaged them out and made Gene Wilder's career.
Quentin Tarantino is, to me, on a different level.
He definitely is. And that's what...
Especially, I'm not as big a fan of Tarantino as he is.
I love Tarantino.
Because all his earlier work is where he was phenomenal.
Yeah,
I think all the stuff now is
Little derivative.
A little derivative,
But
a
it's
little bit the
derivative of
same, but
himself,
Pulp
though.
Fiction, Reservoir Dogs,
Kill Bill. Get out
Kill
of here.
Bill 1, 2, Glorious Bastards. I enjoyed way more than he did.
I
which is
loved
saying
it,
something.
but again, it was starting to get derivative. But I loved it.
So yeah, I think this is pretty much a beat down. As much as I hate to say
Django,
it.
you didn't like Django?
I wasn't too big on Django. Not
No?
too big on Django. No.
What was the most recent one? Hateful Eight.
It was alright. Nothing
I
spectacular.
felt the same.
Yeah.
I felt the same. But I mean, to me, Kill Bill, Pulp Fiction. All right. I mean, I didn't have anything against it.
Where would you rank the Hateful Eight on Tarantino movies? That's what I want to know.
It can't even
It's
be
toward the
top
bottom. It's
five.
got to be toward the bottom.
Yeah. You got.
There you go.
Pulp Fiction
Is one.
Is
no question.
one close. I don't know. I think
You're
for
Kill
me,
Bill. You're
for
Kill
me
Bill guy.
personally, yeah, Kill Bill 1, then Pulp Fiction, like almost 1B. Then
Yeah.
I don't know, Reservoir
No hate,
Dogs.
no
No,
hate,
Jackie
no
Brown.
hate,
I
no
go
hate.
Jackie Brown.
No hate.
No hate, but Jackie Brown, I think after that. All right,
Oh.
I love Tarantino.
How?
Yeah, we're
How?
gonna
How?
have to
How's
we
that
have to
happen?
rectify that, brother.
Yeah.
Kill Bill
Your
is
brother.
great. So yeah, me and Dane will have to watch Kill Bill together sometime.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
We'll stream it.
Can we do that?
I doubt it.
I don't think so. But so anyway, I hate it, but rather quickly.
Rather
I
quickly,
think,
Tarantino takes the cake here.
Tarantino's gonna have to take him down. So
Yes.
which one? Go ahead and set up. What's the next?
The next one we're doing is, oh man, this other dude I'm a fan of, but you gotta look at a whole body of work here. So it's gonna be Joss Whedon versus James Cameron.
Man, I don't even like either way.
You don't like either one of them?
I didn't finish my sentence.
I know what you're about to say there.
Well, it is what it is. But I mean, it's not that I dislike them, but either way, I guess you want to take a look at the bracket before we move on.
Take a little bit. That's not centered well.
It is. No, it's not centered. But there you go. Tarantino advances to the next round. We're gonna come up to the top.
We're just skipping around for fun.
Yeah.
We're not. Yeah.
We're going 1-8, then we're going 2-7. So
But James Cameron. You got Joss Whedon, who obviously he did a couple big shows between Buffy, Firefly, Serenity movie, and then both the Avengers movies, which I love those. He's not a fan. Avengers.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
I
The first
get it,
one
I get it.
especially.
The Avengers to me was one of the best at that time displays from a director, just solely based on the fact that he handled all those egos, gave everyone equal time.
Justin thinks, or Dane thinks, James Cameron.
Dane is correct.
I agree.
But we're talking.
It's got to be. We're just gonna give Joss Whedon a moment of
We're
the
gonna
sun
give
because I
him,
mean,
he deserves a moment of sun.
Yeah.
I don't think there's many people who could have handled.
ooh,
How?
give him a second to respond because
Yeah.
I can't come to his defense on Avengers. I wasn't that big. It was alright. But I mean, what else even
I
on
think
the
it's
list?
hard to.
Firefly was cool, but I didn't
Serenity,
finish the series.
Yeah,
didn't
I
finish
wasn't
the
too
series.
big. I'm not a big fan of fantasy type stuff to begin with. Like, I mean, I do love comic book movies. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
In my opinion, but
But we're talking about Avengers, right? Oh, you were talking about Serenity.
Serenity, yeah.
But
We
get
say,
to-
"What's up, big homie?"
Yeah, you get to see this super awesome interaction.
Yeah, it's fun.
Every week.
This is mellow for now.
Hey, thanks for the
We
follow.
appreciate that, man. Thanks, bud.
Little zombie walks across.
Zombie
if that's
lot,
what you're
yeah.
asking.
At least he doesn't get shot in the head. That's always a plus.
True. So, all right. So, are we gonna continue to let?
Oh, James Cameron. He to me he's up there, originality wise with Christopher Nolan. He wrote Terminator.
I mean,
He did the Terminator series. He wrote Avatar.
We're not giving
which
credits
is-
for writing.
But if you direct
this
it,
is
if you write it
directing.
and direct it, you're obviously a massive talent.
All
You
right.
take someone else's work and turn it into a movie. A lot of people can do that.
All right. So remember that when Del Toro comes up.
Does he even come up? Did he make the list?
Oh shit! I don't know.
I don't think Gil. I don't think he made the list.
Dang. Well, he just did. See, and then
See, yeah, he's on the list.
Look, check it out.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
guy.
Thanks, guy.
But
For the
do
follow.
you know
Appreciate
Guillermo
it,
del Toro
Woolly boy.
did The Shape of Water? That just won Best Picture? How did I make the list? I'm pissed.
Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it. I
But
want to watch
the past
it now.
10 years, the movies that have won Best Movie have not been very good.
Well, yeah, I can't.
I mean, they've been good movies, but it's kind of.
How did Del Toro not make this list? I'm ill. I probably must have voted him high and you voted him low and got him off the list.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
All right, well,
a lot of people didn't make the list. Okay.
A lot of people didn't make the list. A lot of good directors
Yeah.
didn't make the list because you got to cut it somewhere.
Yeah.
32 is already too many.
Yeah. I wanted 16. He won.
Because I mean, how do you even cut it to 16? Do you know how many of these good directors wouldn't have even made it if we'd have cut it to 16?
Annabelle Smith.
That's what I'm saying. See, no, Del Toro did not make the list.
Del Toro did not make the list. He did Pacific Rim. He's disqualified.
That didn't help him very much. That was a sad note. All right, so
James Cameron.
Oh wait, we're on.
What?
I'm sorry. I look at the wrong.
James Cameron.
James Cameron.
Take it. Yeah.
James Cameron.
He wrote the whole Titanic story was all him.
It was
nothing
original?
to do with realism.
All right, so James Cameron's moving on. Joss Whedon, I will be happy to eliminate from the list. So you set him up. What's the next? What's the next?
Knock him out the park.
Who's up next?
Clint Eastwood versus Wes Craven.
Wow. Will that be close?
To me, it's hard because they're such different genres. How do you even compare them?
I don't know, but that's our job, right?
Yeah, it is.
I'm not gonna show the bracket again. They know. They can figure out.
Right.
I'll show it after this one.
Whatever.
All right.
He's in charge. I'm just here.
So, would you like to start Eastwood or Craven?
I'm bigger in Eastwood. There's no. I mean, we got the Nightmare on Elm Street, which he just did the first one, I think, and Wes Craven's new.
And
the new one, not new one, but New Nightmare. It was like 1997, 98, something like that.
But Scream, the first Scream movie was good.
Scream was all right. Scream was good.
It was good.
All right, I agree. I mean, he has a shot here.
I think yeah. I mean, $1 Million Baby.
$1 Million Baby was all right, but
you didn't like it?
It was good. Gran Torino is fantastic.
I like $1 Million Baby better than Gran Torino.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, all right.
I disagree with that completely.
American Sniper, of course, was
great.
Awesome. Yeah. I never saw Letters from Iwo Jima.
I wanted to see the new one about the train to Paris.
I don't know.
It was about some, I can't remember what it's called.
Snowpiercer with
negative.
That looked terrible.
It's about the true story of the Army or Marines on the train that was hijacked with terrorists and they stopped it.
Oh yeah, that's another.
It's Eastwood.
Oh okay.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that movie.
That.
I have not seen it, but it will probably be a blind buy when it comes out on Blu-ray. That's what usually happens with those kind of movies.
But so we can't argue about that one yet. So what? So I mean, look, you got Nightmare. Did that come out before Friday the 13th?
No.
13th came out first.
I think not. Friday the 13th was 1980. Nightmare on Elm Street was 1984. I think.
Oh wow! So he had a little bit of.
Yeah, I think.
All right, but still, man, Freddy, like he created.
Did he create Freddy?
Are you asking if he wrote?
Yeah, I don't know if
I don't know. He was the director.
See,
of the first...
I know, but to me, if you can create something and then.
This is not a writer's
I know, but you got to take that into consideration though. If you're talking about how good a director is, if you have this vision and you write it, and then you bring it to life.
So you telling
different
me
than
Eastwood wrote all these? I think he wrote Gran Torino.
Yeah.
Did he write $1 Million Baby?
So.
What are we thinking?
He did not write American Sniper. That was taken from a book.
Written. Oh, okay.
By the actual guy, I think. Right.
And that guy died. So I don't
But I think he wrote the book first. Maybe or his wife did. I think. Well, I don't know. I think he wrote the book before he died.
But still, he could have adapted it. That's just still hard to do.
That's absolutely hard to do.
But so we got to get that out of here. It's direction. It's the movie. How good is the movie?
But he gets a lot. Yes, the movie's all right. Have you gone back and actually watched Friday?
Nightmare?
Not Friday. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, Johnny Depp gets all.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah,
and I'm glad Johnny Depp. That's actually happened to Johnny Depp more movies. By the way,
Johnny Depp's all right.
He's all right.
But I mean, all right. But so look, the first Scream. Have you seen that lately? That's actually
not lately.
It's actually pretty good. They bastardized it, of course, after it got terrible. But the first one was good. And Nightmare was good. New Nightmare was pretty good.
That was probably my favorite one.
Really? Yeah, I really liked it.
Besides Freddy vs. Jason.
I was young. Let's see. That sounds awful. I didn't even see it. But no, I didn't see it. I'm not. That seems terrible. Ooh. That seems terrible. But New Nightmare, I saw it when I was young, but it was actually scary. It scared the crap out of me. So you got that. You got Nightmare on Elm Street. You got Scream.
We've continued. He did good. he held his own a little bit.
Did he?
Not really.
No, but it was unfair though. He was against a firing squad. I mean, yeah, no, I agree. Spaceballs was great,
fantastic.
But I can name a lot of Tarantino. Almost all. Anyway, moving on. That was earlier.
Oh, well, I think he just showed up. One shot. Do you actually think Mel Brooks is better
I don't know if he knows.
director than Quentin Tarantino.
If he just shows up, he didn't know that Mel Brooks was up against Tarantino.
That's a good point.
So yeah, it was the bracket. The way the bracket played out, Tarantino.
I have a feeling he's just being a smartass at this moment.
For sure.
I don't even know who this guy is.
No, yeah,
he's probably
this one-shot guy. So Spaceballs was great, but Kill Bill alone would have knocked off Mel Brooks. In my
just
opinion.
kill the one movie, huh?
For me,
Quentin Tarantino versus Mel Brooks. That was the bracket.
So you got Kill Bill 1 and 2, you got Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown,
Glorious
Reservoir
Bastards,
Dogs,
yeah.
Glorious Bastards, Django Unchained,
Hateful Eight.
Spaceballs was good, but it wasn't that good.
So was Men in Tights.
Hey, there's nothing against the guy. Those are some good movies, but
all these directors on this list are good.
True. Right, to even get on the list, right?
Even the first few that didn't make the list are probably pretty good directors.
Catherine Bigelow, I hated that she got up against Nolan because, again, sorry, you did good, but the seating just killed you, you know what I mean?
That happens.
All right, so, I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of want to tip it to Wes Craven.
Unforgiven? I didn't even look at the movie list while we were having this conversation.
Well, take
The
a peek.
Unforgiven is fantastic.
I haven't seen it.
Really?
Right,
Okay.
so maybe that's why I'm tipping it the other way. I don't know.
Unforgiven, I would put up there with Gran Torino and American Sniper, as far as how good they are.
Honestly, I liked American Sniper and $1 Million Baby more than Gran Torino. I didn't really.
But do you look at what else they've done that are bad? What has Quentin Tarantino done that's bad?
We're not talking about Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino, sorry. Clint Eastwood done that's bad.
I don't know.
Red Eye, not very good.
Yeah.
Last House on the Left, not very good. These Hills Have Eyes, not good.
Yeah, it really wasn't. I wonder if he did the second one.
The reboot? The Hills Have Eyes. He made, I think, the first ones, yeah. The first two.
Those are both not very good.
Yeah, they're not very good at all. I mean, he is responsible for Scream and Nightmare, which is
those are
nothing
so classic and iconic.
They are, but so is Unforgiven. It's big time classic Western. I mean, you can't shit on Unforgiven. That's up there with Tombstone. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm going Eastwood all the way.
I'm gonna say too close to call for me. So
Eastwood wins it.
Eastwood takes it down.
Eastwood.
Sadly,
Have you noticed in all these brackets he's caving way too quickly, and I'm winning them all?
No, but it's just because I can't call it. That's a really close. You make good points. I mean, Eastwood's a phenomenal director. I mean, Wes Craven's
you go back to Academy, like you were talking about Del Toro, talking about Academy Awards. Clint Eastwood won a shit ton of Academy Awards.
But when you said I don't make a shit, so
he
can't make a point.
But
he make the opposite of that point.
I can do whatever I want.
Well, you can try, but
my show.
I'm gonna call you out on it. So I hate it, but I guess we're going to let Eastwood go. And like I said, I'm pretty even on it. I can't.
I think Eastwood's got to take it. I do love Wes Craven. He's very good at what he does. It's not super big a fan of horror genre in general, which is bad. A lot of people love it.
No, but I get it. It's the same way. But see, you get ill when I say I'm not the biggest fan of like comedies.
No, I get ill when you say you love these movies, but you can't put them in the same. You can't say they're good movies because they're comedies.
No, I'm just saying it's easier to write a comedy than it is to write a serious movie.
Not if you ain't funny.
Yeah, but a lot of people are funny. A lot of people are. I always see like Vine and Twitter, like mad people are funny. All right, so Eastwood's moving on. Just a little update on the bracket here. James Cameron beat out Joss Whedon. Tarantino sadly beat Mel Brooks.
It was devastating.
It was devastating. Hurt my heart. Eastwood just beat Wes Craven, and now we're moving on.
Do we think maybe the juicy one here? This one might be all right.
I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not excited about this. I'm not excited about this at all. Yeah, but I don't know.
I'm just not super familiar with. I've seen I think 2 or 3 of the movies from Wes Anderson.
Come on.
Yeah, I've seen The Royal Tenenbaums. I've seen Moonrise Kingdom.
Moonrise Kingdom is great.
Grand Budapest Hotel.
You never saw Fantastic Mr. Fox?
I don't think I've seen Fantastic Mr. Fox.
The movie is so good. It's so good. You need to watch it like now.
I'll put that on my list.
Please do. That movie is so good.
Fantastic Mr. Fox. You just made the list.
Put some All right. Life Aquatic though.
I have seen Life Aquatic.
That was good too.
Aquatic.
It was good, man. He's got such a unique style.
So does Edgar Wright.
Yeah, but he got derivative way quicker. Like I know Wes Anderson, like you can make
derivative.
Yeah, you can make
look at a movie and tell us Wes Anderson.
Right, but that's almost. But it's like he created his whole own thing.
So all right, if we're gonna have this conversation. There's another director that's gonna be in this list later.
Okay.
That I absolutely hate.
Wes Anderson.
that has done the same thing where he's
Who?
Tim Burton.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's
but
the same thing over, and it's like, at what point do you get tired of seeing stupid?
do you know how long it took me to get tired of seeing Wes Anderson? Never happened.
Never.
But I mean, no, like really, the Fantastic Mr. Fox, it has some of the same cut styles and stuff as the rest. But outside of that, like I don't know, the color palette and stuff. Grand Budapest was all like super purpley and great. See, Grand Budapest was great. I'm just telling you, all these movies, like
I'll probably watch that together.
no, but we should. Cause,
We should.
No, but
Do
for
it.
real, Moonrise Kingdom, phenomenal. I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
I love
You know
that
why the
movie.
movie's awesome?
What?
Edward Norton. Just kidding.
No.
That's not the reason.
It's not his best. But it was
definitely not his best movie.
No.
But it's a good movie.
But Grand Budapest, of course, was great. Fantastic Mr. Fox was great. That's that might be my favorite.
Okay, I
Maybe.
will really watch that movie at some point.
You really
in
should.
the near future.
Yeah, you really should. Royal Tenenbaums was funny, but not my favorite.
Okay.
But it does have that classic Wes Anderson vibe.
All right, let's shoot over to Edgar Wright, who
Okay.
does have a very unique.
Yeah,
You have noticed in all Edgar Wright movies, people go through walls. Have you noticed that?
I have it. Oh, yeah.
Every one
a little
of them,
bit.
they
yeah.
all go through walls. So it's Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, obviously, two.
I didn't really like Hot Fuzz that
They're
much.
funny.
But it was super, super derivative of Shaun of the Dead.
Well, what was the point of that movie?
What movie? Hot Fuzz?
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead was great. I've got no
Hot
qualms with
Fuzz.
Shaun of the Dead.
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz was like, let's remake Shaun of the Dead
Yeah.
with cops.
Have you seen Baby Driver?
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
I
too.
liked it.
That was really good.
It was nowhere near the rest. You know,
I think I put that first on the
no
list.
way.
Yeah.
There's no way. You like Baby Driver better than you like Shaun of the
I
Dead.
think I do.
You're crazy. You haven't seen Shaun of the Dead recently.
It's been a while.
I'm just guessing at that because there's no way. Shaun of the Dead is phenomenal. Put that on the list too. Put it right behind Fantastic Mr. Fox. The movie is so good. I love it.
Shaun of the Dead's a good movie.
Yeah.
That's probably been.
That's one of the
4 or 5
funniest
years
movies.
since I've seen Shaun of the Dead.
That's definitely my top 5 funniest movies
Shaun of the Dead.
ever. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. And I mean, World's End was all right. Scott Pilgrim, I really liked. I really liked Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
That's good.
That was a good one. Hot Fuzz, not the biggest.
Is there any
fan.
movies we're forgetting about?
Thanks, Allie.
Thanks, Alley Kitty, 1018.
There may be movies we're forgetting about, but
Yeah.
I'm forgetting about them if we are.
Yeah, we did that last show with Ridley Scott.
Forgot about Gladiator.
We forgot about Gladiator. Yeah, that's when the conversation was over. Whenever I remember
It was
Gladiator,
close, and then he
I
was
was like Gladiator. It's like game over.
all right,
Done.
that's it.
But
So, Allie B, rather, maybe B. I assume. Anyway,
is that who that is?
well, that's what One Shot says.
Well, he might know. Oh,
He would
hi.
probably know
Yeah.
the best.
Hi. Hi, Allie.
Hello, Allison.
Hope all is well.
So, back to this though. Edgar Wright versus Wes Anderson.
Family reunion. Yeah.
You know where I'm leaning. I'm obviously leaning
I'm
Wes
not
Anderson.
gonna argue either way. I mean, I'll personally like Edgar Wright better because I'm not a big fan of Wes Anderson's style. But
know how.
I'm not gonna. You've caved in. I've won a lot of these arguments. So
No, but I want your honest opinion. If you had to pick,
I would say Edgar Wright.
but it's close.
It's very close. It's very
All
close.
right,
I'm
'cause
not.
to me
You know, I'm
it's
not a
not
big,
close.
super big fan of either one of these guys.
You're crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super big. I'd like them both, but
That's why they're both mid seeds, pretty much.
yeah. I mean,
But yeah, to me,
I
there's
would
no
would
question.
prefer Edgar Wright. And if I have a preference, you have no question. that
Yeah,
who
no.
it
To
was.
me, there's
So,
no question. I love Shaun of the Dead. Like I said, that's one of my top 5 comedy movies of all time.
Shaun of the Dead. Okay.
Is Shaun of the Dead, but you can't touch Wes Anderson. It's not. To me, it's not even
You can't
close.
touch Wes Anderson.
No, Edgar Wright can't touch Wes
Okay.
Anderson. So we're giving it up.
All right. We're gonna give it to Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson. We actually cranked through this pretty
We
quick.
did.
Do you want to go on over to the other side?
We can do maybe.
Or do you
yeah.
have another backup argument we could get into?
Is there any argument that you guys want to hear while we're here? Because we love to argue, and that's what we do.
That's what we're here for.
What we're here for. Yeah. I say we don't do another one unless.
Don't do another director's bracket?
Not now. I say we have a little small argument.
Well, you
see
better
what-
come up with one.
See what the fans want to
Pull
hear.
out the list. Pull out the list and come up with an argument.
Pull out the list. Well, let's see what they say first.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Wes was always
Yeah.
going to win. Wasn't about to happen. All right, but so here's the final bracket.
He's not long for the bracket though. I'm just
Hey,
saying.
watch your mouth. Oh, dang it. Dang it, he's totally not long for the bracket. Holy crap. All right, so
That is the current bracket.
So today we got Cameron over Whedon, Eastwood over Craven, Wes Anderson over Edgar Wright, and Tarantino over Mel Brooks. Which, yeah, Wes Anderson's got an uphill battle at this point, and that sucks, man.
Yeah.
Some of these seeds are killing me. All right, so just a recap of last week. We got over here Nolan, Darabont, Stone, and Scott.
All the favorites win. Oh,
This week?
Come on now.
Well, I guess they're favorites for a reason, huh? But again, coming up next.
Kevin laughed last week too.
Yeah, chalk all the way. But either way, maybe that means we've really seeded him to our hearts.
Yeah.
But either way, so next week, I don't know, are we doing Scorsese or are we doing the Fincher bracket?
We're doing the top one.
Okay, well, so tomorrow night.
That's fine with me.
Tomorrow night we'll stream the next quarter of the bracket, which will be Fincher versus Russo, Coen Brothers versus Mel Gibson, Aronofsky versus Miller, and Guy Ritchie versus Tim Burton.
Before I start looking into these things, let's see what they say.
You killing me.
Is there any?
Put your eyeballs over there.
Is there any arguments you guys want to hear? Because we do have a couple shows coming up soon where we do want guests on.
If that's the best you can do.
Shut up. I have a friend, his father coming in on here soon who we're going to talk trophy hunting. That's going to be a fun. He's a legit trophy hunter, so that should be fun.
We do have a best cult
classics. Okay. See?
All right.
You're talking shit.
No, I was just saying we better
What
have
do you
something
consider
on
a
deck.
cult? What do you consider a cult classic? It's hard because
Something that was bad when it came out and good now?
that or is not commercially successful.
Right. That's what I meant.
Fight Club.
Well, you can't. That's you're gonna wipe everything away with that.
Fight Club.
Fight Club wasn't commercially successful.
No, it lost money in the theater.
No.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's terrible.
Boondock Saints would be up there.
Yeah, that's a great
That
one.
movie made, I think, $16. I'm lying. Just throwing a small number out.
Yeah, I
out
suck.
there.
No, but well, give me some. What else? Give me some options.
Cult classics.
Yeah, what are cult classics? Chime in if you got them.
Boondock Saints, I would strongly consider one.
Shaun of the Dead? I bet you Shaun of the Dead didn't do too
Shaun
well.
of the Dead probably is considered one.
I bet you it is.
I'm gonna try to forget names like movies like a Fight Club, which has obviously had Brad Pitt in it.
Huge,
so,
yeah.
So we got,
Pan's Labyrinth, was that? I don't think that was
I
big.
don't know.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
What is
It just seems like an under the radar type of a movie.
What the hell?
I'm not good with cult
Oh
classics. I
yeah,
don't know.
Old Boy.
Oh my God, that was so good. The first
They're
one.
the real one.
Yeah,
The American remake was pretty much garbage.
Yeah, I didn't even watch it.
So we got
Josh Brolin.
Everyone wants to see Josh Brolin
Coming
up
up,
soon.
yeah. Nobody wants to see him as Old Boy though.
That's a good point.
God, that movie was so good. The first one.
I was googling a list of cult classic movies, and I just want to see what they can. The Rocky Horror Picture Show, The Big Lebowski. Oh, this one could take the cake. Donnie Darko.
Oh yeah, that's. Yeah. I mean, we
Um,
can't put it against Fight Club, but.
No, that's about the only one you can't put it against. As far as like
Yeah, right. The rest of them that you've named, Donnie Darko, hands down.
Donnie Darko's
for me.
fantastic.
Yeah, I love
for
Donnie
sure.
Darko. Music was so
Let's
good.
see, science fiction, cult classics, Blade Runner, Alien. Real Alien? Another cult classic?
I guess.
You did
That's a
say
good
never
one.
mind, so you
Yeah.
still want to have this conversation.
Well, unless you got a better one.
Fly?
The Fly.
The Fly.
I'm not a big fan.
No, I wasn't a big fan of Fly either. We can, well, let's just talk about what we got coming up soon. Also,
All right, just wrap
we
it
do
up.
have, no, let's not wrap it up yet. We got another show coming up, which we want actually some of you on it. One Shot and Darth Dane. We want you on the show as to why I have to explain to all of you why the PlayStation is greater than the Xbox.
Psych!
It's the whole history of the genre.
Lose that one.
You got one argument. That's all you got.
That's all we need.
No, it's not. You got one argument.
We'll see, sir. But yeah, so Xbox versus PlayStation's
That's
coming
gonna
up.
be a good one.
Hopefully, hopefully,
I welcome it, buddies. We'll have a good time, I'm sure.
yeah, it's gonna be fun. And then your boy Ryan's
I
coming.
think I'm
on.
gonna try to get Ryan and Ben. I think Ryan and Ben.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
try to get
All
both
right,
of
we'll
them
do a little
on.
3v3. That'll be cool.
Yeah, because I don't want to be outnumbered. I mean, I was talking to Ben about it today, and I was like, "This is the argument. This is how it's going.
Don't-
This is how it's gonna go. Xbox has yada yada yada. PlayStation does it better.
Psych!
Xbox has this. PlayStation's better. Xbox 360 had great online play. That you win.
Win.
That's all you get.
Game over.
That's all you get. That's it. Everything else PlayStation better.
No,
No.
Jordan.
Nah, I don't hate the Xbox. I just got ill when I had it.
You're gonna love it after this debate.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
But so, all right. So we got the Xbox versus PlayStation coming up.
And
we got
then we're
obviously
gonna have
a lot
another
more.
one of their friends doing a Manning versus Brady debate.
JP.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably shoot him. That's the way we operate when we're in the same room.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
That'll be an interesting one. But I'm excited for that too.
It's gonna be probably one of the more entertaining ones, I'd imagine.
Who do you got coming on with you? Anybody?
No,
Nobody yet?
I don't need anybody.
You're gonna get 2v1 on that one?
Oh yeah.
You're gonna get a tour.
No, I'm not.
You're taking Manning.
Yeah, they better play.
All right, well, we'll come back to that.
Only
So
thing
what
that's
else do we have?
better
Anything
than
else
rings.
lined up coming up? Obviously, about 14 more episodes of this.
Yeah,
director's
we'll
bracket.
knock this out before April ends. That's the goal, I guess, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. By tomorrow, yeah. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 episodes. All right.
We'll do four
It's gonna be a minute.
matches per show.
Yeah.
So we got.
I don't know. We may not be able to, but either way, it's probably 8 episodes left, ballpark.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna say 5.
All right, we'll see.
I'll say we can knock out.
I don't know, man. Thanks, Ethan.
Thanks, Ethan. Thank you.
So yeah, let me show the bracket.
Oh,
one more
there you
time.
go.
Huh? What's up?
See, I
PUBG or
can't.
Fortnite?
I have never played. I've never played PUBG. I'm a Fortnite player, so I say Fortnite. Say
But
it
yeah,
for
it's
later.
already
Okay.
yeah, we got it on the list.
It is on the list.
to
It
do
is on
for
the list.
later.
But I
I'm
have
gonna-
told him I want to play some PUBG.
Yeah, we can go crack some whenever.
Did you haven't?
Mhm.
I did not know that.
Yeah. I have
Oh, okay. I do want to play or see PUBG.
Fortnite's better. No, but I mean that's my 2 cents on it. But yeah.
Well, we do have some pretty good shows, and we got a big one coming up soon with some people that are going to be lined up on guests as far as gun control. That's
Yeah,
going to
that's gonna
be
be good.
probably a pretty heated, emotional one, I imagine.
Yeah.
Um,
We're gonna do.
what is living a normal life?
It's not a game.
It's
It's
just-
just not playing Rocket League.
Well-
Not being a troll 13-year-old kid playing Rocket League or getting pissed at.
You don't like Rocket League?
Yeah, it's just trolly as hell. It's
Man.
terrible.
Oh, I get yelled at all the time. It's like, learn to play, bro. I was like, get laid, bro.
So you're also a troll on there?
I suck at it, so I tell you admit that. I'm terrible at that game.
Yeah. But so we want to do a bunch of stuff. I'm hyped about doing like a free will debate.
Yeah, I need to study up a little bit on that. We talked about free will and
That's gonna be fun.
determinism. Is that
Yeah,
what it's called?
yeah.
Yeah, it's it'll be interesting. I mean, I'll have to do a little bit more research into
Terminalism,
that.
fatalism, compatibilism. You're gonna have to do some work.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it's gonna be fun. I'm super stoked about that one. But anyway, we got a lot. We got a lot.
coming up soon.
But I
and,
feel like we've been
but we-
blabbering on.
yeah. So, do you want to do another one?
I mean, that's up to you. That's up to you.
All right. Well, I'm running low on drink,
Oh, I'm
so
definitely-
I'm gonna go make another one.
You
He
wanna
needs to
catch
make
an
another one.
intermission?
Yeah, we're gonna do a quick
Dude,
intermission.
free will is gonna be bomb.
It's gonna be a good one. Yeah. Enjoy. He picked this next video.
Oh
It's
yeah.
Corn Blind. So enjoy it. We'll be back in 5 minutes, maybe.
Some amount of time.
So yeah, when the video's over, we'll be here.
Yo, we're back. As you can see, we're totally prepared and not at all flying by the seat of our pants right now. And we also just got a text from John Davis, and we're gonna be sued. So
That's fine.
yeah.
As long as it's not George that sues us. As long as it's not.
Dane, you already didn't watch whatever movie I was bitching about a minute ago. Don't be talking shit about Corn. Corn is awesome. Abrasive. Just because you weren't born yet. What's up, Cray Bros?
What's up, guys?
So,
Cray Bros.
we kind of cranked through the. Thanks for the follow, man. We went through the first bracket a little bit quicker than we anticipated, or the first
Yeah.
part. So, we're going to keep going.
Yeah.
Might as well. So, first up is
This is gonna be one of those another. You want to do this one first?
Fincher.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Because, again, like this outer bracket, I mean, the first round of the playoff, chalk is usually going to take it anyway. So, I say, yeah, let's just go ahead and start with that. Let's show the bracket one more time. We're just finished up the left half. Now we're moving on to the right half. Starting out, we got
to me, there's not much arguments to have here.
Of course not. But again, you got to give the Russo brothers their time in the sun. They made the list. Even making the list is an achievement.
Yeah.
Top 32 directors of all time. That's absolutely.
Have they done anything besides the Marvel movies though?
And were those even worth putting them on the list for?
Yes.
Hold on.
Winter Soldier's a fantastic.
Let's just prep it, but then before we get into it, so. Fincher versus the Russo brothers. Then what are we gonna do after that? Cut down and do Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie versus Tim Burton. Then Darren Aronofsky versus George Miller, and the Coen brothers versus Mel Gibson.
Could be good.
Could be a good one.
So let's start.
The Russo brothers did Winter Soldier and Civil War in the MCU, which are both fantastic movies.
Are they?
Yes. And then they're doing the Infinity War movies. We don't know how good they're gonna be. But
so you can't guess.
I'd say
you can't. Good. You don't have to guess. We have to not discuss it because it's not out yet.
I mean, Winter Soldier is by far so far my favorite movie in the MCU.
Okay, but that's just in the MCU.
And not saying that I hate Captain America. That's saying something.
It is because Captain America's a bitch. A bit of a bitch.
A bit of a bitch.
Just a bit.
You're about to upset somebody here. You're about to upset someone here.
Supernatural? No, that's a good show.
Show, okay.
Is that? Oh, I assume that's what you're talking about.
I don't think that's. I think he's talking about. Do you talk about the Supernatural? I don't think he's talking about the show.
Oh, do we talk about it?
Yeah, we will.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
We're totally open to any.
Yeah, we're open to any suggestion at all. What the show is basically, we've been friends a long time.
Way too long.
Way too long. I agree. That's why I'm gray. That's why he's bald. But we're just gonna pick topics, argue it. We're gonna be political, religious, any topic.
Definitely UFOs.
Yeah, well, that conversation will be had.
Theories.
Yeah, we'll have it all.
Yeah.
But right now, we know since March, we were in the middle of March Madness when we thought about this idea for the director's bracket. It took us forever to get it going.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do it. Try to knock it out fairly quickly, and then.
But definitely, I'm into a lot of stuff like that, UFOs and conspiracy theory stuff. He's not as much. Mandela effect. We're gonna get into some of that.
We'll get into it. What is that?
Yeah, for sure.
Universe A or B?
Now, do you live in Universe A or do you live in Universe B?
No idea.
Imposter.
Imposter.
Universe B, man. Come on. If you really... See, Justin's from A, but he's...
I'm a scroll?
He is imposter.
All right, that's cool.
So, all right. So...
I will not be racist. We appreciate that.
That's good. That's always good.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
So
we're going to do...
obviously, David Fincher.
People may not know him by name.
David Fincher?
David Fincher. Let's talk about what he's done.
Okay.
Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
He
Social Network.
Already beats the Russo brothers.
Social Network. Gone Girl.
What else?
Seven. Fight Club.
Okay.
He wins.
He wins, hands down. I'm not even updating the bracket for that one.
David Fincher is on the way to victory.
Well, he's on the way. So next up is the 2 versus the 7.
This is we might have some fun with this one.
Guy Ritchie versus Tim Burton. You want to start us out?
Guy Ritchie wins because Tim Burton is just stupid.
That's not fair.
It's just stupid.
Beetlejuice?
He's got 2 decent movies. 3 decent movies. I'm gonna say Beetlejuice, Batman, and Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, Corpse Bride was pretty good.
And he made a good movie since 1990. How about this? Say that.
What's Guy Ritchie really made lately? I guess
much sooner than 1990.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna have all this talk about who wrote what, you gotta at least give.
What did he write?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
But he didn't direct it either.
He wasn't allowed to direct it.
Why? Because he sucks at it?
No, because it was a Disney movie, and they were like, "You're a weirdo."
You are a weirdo.
I stole that. My uncle told me that. But yeah, I mean, you got to give him at least a nod for writing Nightmare Before Christmas. That was amazing.
I'll give him credit for writing it, which I'm not a big fan of that movie.
Snatch, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels,
Rock and Roll, Sherlock Holmes, King Arthur.
King Arthur sucked.
Oh yeah, that was awful. Is that the one with
the dude
Jack Teller?
Yeah.
Jackson Teller?
I believe.
Teller? Is that the one from Sons of Anarchy? Yeah, that movie was garbage.
But I mean, I don't want to just scoot Tim Burton out of here. Beetlejuice was great. Did you not like Beetlejuice?
It was okay.
It was okay.
Beetle wrong in there. Yeah. Kaysen wrote a bunch of movies that these guys did, and he spelled all of them wrong.
Well, yeah, I don't spell.
That was the last battle.
Yeah, I'll throw it back up, but
We'll throw it back up. Yeah,
George Lucas.
He went up against Ridley Scott and lost. J.J. Abrams didn't make the list. He did newer Star Wars movies.
Ridley Scott versus George Lucas and George.
We're debating movie directors now. We made a bracket March Madness style bracket of our favorite directors, and we seeded them by this point system.
Yep.
A lot of them are similar. Our top, 4 of our top 6 are both had 4 the same directors, and I think.
So, I tried to argue Lucas. You can go check it out on YouTube.
Yeah, you can. It's
a long video. But
no, you gotta respect Lucas, but that's all he's done.
Yeah, Ridley Scott he ended up getting me because
with Gladiator.
Yeah, Ridley Scott just had too many.
It was a close battle with the Alien and other movies that he had done, but then we had totally forgot that he did Gladiator, and that won.
Yeah, that put him over the edge.
He didn't do the new ones.
Yeah,
he did the first one.
He only did. Yeah, he only did one.
Actually, I think he did Prometheus.
He did Prometheus, but that wasn't an Alien.
Yeah, he didn't do Prometheus.
Prometheus was not that good, but Alien 1.
Alien was great.
Gladiator.
Yeah.
A Beautiful Mind.
Yeah.
It gets to be too much. George Lucas was great. I tried to argue for him, but it just didn't work out. So we already put Fincher over.
Did he do Covenant? Did he do Covenant? I don't know.
Did he?
I don't. I think he might have. I'm not totally sure.
I know he did Prometheus.
George Lucas did not direct Indiana Jones.
Ooh,
he didn't.
No, he didn't. Because I
didn't.
I wanted it, but I think he just had to.
But that's not what we're talking about.
I know.
That's what we're talking about.
We got into that.
If you're writing and directing, you get a little more credit in my book.
Which is what Tim Burton's about to lose to Guy Ritchie. Pretty hardcore. But. So yeah, Corpse Bride, Beetlejuice. That's not holding up to Snatch. Is one of my favorite movies ever. Lock, Stock is great.
Hi.
Thanks,
you.
Ninja
Jaguar.
Rock and Roller was actually pretty good, and of course, did he do both of the Sherlock Holmes?
Yes, he did do both the Sherlock Holmes movies.
Yeah, I enjoyed both of those really well too. Thanks, fella. Hill Bill. Just kidding. Kill Bill. Kill Bill's one of my favorite movies of all time. We heard a lot of emojis.
Yeah, what are those emojis? I'm trying to let's decipher this. I think he's going to
good luck.
Peacefully beat our ass. Is that what's going on here?
Pizza
with
banana?
Some pizza? And a banana? So he's playing Mario Kart. No.
Down. All right. So anyway, Tim Burton over Guy Ritchie?
No.
All right. Thanks, judged.
Guy versus Tim Burton.
Yeah, Guy Ritchie versus Tim Burton.
What's
so
Paul?
I'll put it back on the thing.
He's about to put it. I don't think. What is Paul? I don't think I've seen Paul.
Guy Ritchie. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna throw the bracket back up for just a second. Guy Ritchie versus Tim Burton's 2 versus 7.
Type them out.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna write them up.
But yeah, we got.
So what's next?
I think we're gonna save the one we're gonna disagree on for the last battle. But we got the next one's gonna be.
What you want to do?
George Miller versus Darren Aronofsky.
All right.
Which I don't like really either one of these guys much. I don't, because it's like
guess you gotta be honest with it.
Yeah, I'm not too big on either one of them. But George Miller did Mad Max, which was awesome.
Yeah,
the new one was great.
Yeah.
The fact that he did Mad Max and Happy Feet gives him a lot of credit to me. That's awesome. That you
Go
can
ahead and
write
get it all out of your system, please. You know what's happening once I take over.
Oh yeah, I definitely know. But we got.
There's just no way.
Yeah, I do think Aronofsky is a better director.
I know Aronofsky's a better director.
I just wish you'd have warned me whenever we watched Requiem for a Dream. You should be like, whenever you feel like committing suicide,
then
watch
you
this
know
movie.
this movie was good.
Yeah, the Wrestler I thought was really good, but I'm also. Thank you, Manatee. We appreciate it. He just had his professionally trimmed, and I don't even do anything to mine, so I don't care at all.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, let's get out of here. There's no question. There's no question.
Going to take this, but
Mad Max, good.
You go through all these the way.
Wait, real quick. Did George Miller do the new one? Did he do Fury Road?
Yes.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah, he did that one.
But that's it.
But the way you talk about directors having a style or what they do, Aronofsky. You talk about, all right, we had this big argument. I'm big time in the comic book movies. He's not. He says there's this big time formula where the hero sacrifices himself
Always.
only to not die.
Always.
Which is, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
It happens in every single movie.
Not every single movie. Not every single movie.
Almost every single
Probably.
movie. Also, the villain is always related to the good guy.
Or not related.
In some capacity.
Or just knows him.
But it's always like some, like, a couple years back we were boys, or a couple years ago we were friends, a couple years ago I built you, or whatever.
League of Legends. Do you play that?
I used to. I used to
do
love
not.
League of Legends. I suck at it though.
What is that? Is that a
game.
combat?
No, it's
That's
a
not a hero game. What is League of
PC
Legends?
game.
Okay.
Chris Pack plays it.
Chris
Pretty
Pack.
good.
Okay.
Or used to, at least.
Name drop.
Name drop. Famous Chris Pack.
Yeah. But like Aronofsky has the same thing going.
What?
You know, you're gonna have this depressing ass
All
movie
right.
where the character does not get over his problems and either dies.
It's real life.
or-
People die. That's life. I mean, Happy Feet. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Happy Feet's a good movie.
I'm not saying it's not a good
Have you seen
movie.
it?
No.
I was on Blu-ray. It's a
Do
good
you?
movie. Yeah, I
Well,
think so.
I'll put it on the list. Psych, I ain't watching
Hey, put
that
that
shit. You got Requiem. Come on.
No,
Just
Aronofsky
Requiem alone.
would. No,
Yeah.
see, Requiem is
Requiem alone.
probably the worst of those movies on the list.
You're crazy. You really did.
How about Deadpool? Come on now. Yes,
Oh my
you watched
god, yeah, Deadpool was great. I love Deadpool.
Deadpool was fantastic.
Deadpool was awesome.
He more so hates the MCU.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
just-
he hates.
And I mean, it's not a hate thing. I just got burned out. I
I
started from the beginning. And
I agree with
4 or 5 movies
Doctor
in.
there.
Wrestler's the best, yo.
Yeah.
Requiem will kill you. Will break your
That
heart.
doesn't make it good.
It does. If I can put that much emotion into you, you're cold, and then you're nothing, and then I can make you feel that much.
Wrestling made me feel too, because I can relate
Not
to.
that
I can
much.
yes, all the wrestlers. I grew up being a wrestling fan, and I see that with all the wrestlers from the '80s. You know, it's like they're all in
Black
that
Swan.
boat, where it's like Ric Flair is going to die in a ring.
Yeah.
I mean, so many. I relate to that because I've been such a fan forever,
guess.
and I know you relate to Requiem. So it's
Yeah, right.
not through him, but just
In general,
in general
anyway.
life.
But
yeah,
yeah.
it's
But then Black Swan was also
Black Swan was very
super,
good.
super good. I love Black Swan. Did you not?
but throw it up, Casey. But
you want
yeah,
to give
it's-
him a Ric Flair?
No, I can't do a Woo.
Dang, Jordan.
I'm a Sting fan.
okay.
I'll do the
You wanna
little,
give him
no, I
a-
will not.
a
Because
Sting?
then my voice will probably crack.
I don't even know. What does Sting do?
There's a little scream. It's terrible.
Oh man, I thought we could get it.
But
But
no, I can't. You got to give me a little more alcohol in me before I start stinging and flaring.
all
up
right,
in this
fine,
bitch.
fine. Okay, but so for this bracket here, Aronofsky's clearly moving on.
Aronofsky's going to win this one for sure.
All right, sorry, George.
I'm
Miller.
still blown away that Happy Feet's George Miller. That
Yeah,
it's,
I
it
mean,
doesn't
yeah,
fit.
right.
It
Babe?
doesn't fit.
Babe?
Yeah, it's just that fits with Happy Feet.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But Fury Road was actually really good.
Stone Cold.
Did you like-
Stone Cold is one of the people that I hated when it was his era. But a year passes there, I was like, why did I hate that guy? That guy was fantastic. I also hated The Rock when he was around wrestling. I hate any Superman-like character that they're throwing out there. Kind of starting to hate Roman Reigns a little bit.
See, I don't even know.
But I know he's good. But yeah, Cena, crap. Austin was crap when he was
Like
wrestling.
Captain America, they're too good.
Or Captain America's going to get his ass whooped coming up.
I hope so.
Ass
Sorry,
whooped.
Justin. I hope he gets busted down. I hope they all get busted down. Tired of seeing.
Dane's going to cry. We're going to be there.
I'm tired
Go
of seeing
witness
these
the
fools,
crying.
man. Oh yeah, we all got to get up to go watch that movie.
Yeah. Saturday 28th.
Saturday 28th.
That's my boy. Dean's my boy. I love Dean. I love the Shield in general. All of the
I don't know
Shield.
anything about this crap. Not crap. It's
Dean Ambrose is awesome. We got the Shield and the next battle. Who's who?
Are we moving on?
Yeah, we're gonna move
All
on
right,
to the
so
next thing because if we have a
Aronofsky.
wrestling conversation, I'm gonna be the only one
It'll
talking.
just be
He's gonna
him,
shut up.
yeah, talking to you guys.
Yeah,
But-
we'll have a good time because I
Ain't
can
nothing
talk
wrong with
wrestling
it.
all day long.
yeah, nothing wrong with it. But all right, so I guess we're gonna move on to Mel Gibson versus the Coen Brothers.
Mel Gibson and Coen Brothers. Okay.
This will be interesting.
Yeah, I think this might be. Ooh, he does have some good ones.
Yeah. So start them out.
I'm going Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
I'm going Mel.
Hands down,
Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Not
or-
hands down, but the
Let's
fact
hear it.
that he did. Now I'm just talking about the movie. Like Hacksaw Ridge, I thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah.
Passion of the Christ, I thought was pretty good for what it was.
Oh yeah.
I mean, very good. Apocalypto is pretty good,
Yeah.
but the one movie I have not named yet, which is a masterpiece,
It is.
Braveheart.
Super, super,
I
super
thought he
good.
did the Patriot too. I thought he did Patriot, but he apparently did not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not shitting on the Coen brothers by any means here.
Coen Brothers about to win this one.
No, this is going to be the argument here.
Yeah.
It's going to take one of two people to knock out the director of Braveheart.
I mean, he's got one good movie, man.
It doesn't matter.
He's got one
Not
good movie.
He's got
one great movie.
Masterpiece and a few good movies.
He's got one great movie. Passion was all right.
Lebowski was all right. To me, it was decent.
Lebowski was pretty freaking
And I'm just
good.
going back to his spelling.
No Country
How
for
the
Old
hell
Men?
does this dude spell Arizona wrong?
Because I'm not. It's not what I do. Yeah, Coen Brothers, dumb.
Tell Kevin that no one cares what he thinks.
Coen Brothers all the way. No Country for Old Men.
No, Braveheart.
No Country for Old Men.
Braveheart.
Oh, Brother Where Thou.
Braveheart.
Raising Arizona.
Braveheart.
That definitely hands down beats
Braveheart.
Those three?
No, they don't beat Braveheart.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yes. Got to. You can
This comes from a guy who named his car after a character in Braveheart. So he's.
I did.
I think he's just trying to piss me off now.
No, definitely Coen
No.
Brothers. Fargo. Do I have to list them again?
I need you to go
True
through the list
Grit.
that I'm reading right here. I need you to go through them again.
They're all better. They're all better than anything Mel Gibson's done except Braveheart. So if we were to list all the movies that both of them have done, Mel Gibson gets 1, Coen Brothers get 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we go back to Mel Gibson for 7 through whatever.
But that one.
It's not that good. It's great.
Braveheart is one of the top 5 best movies of all time.
It is up there.
In my opinion.
In my opinion, it's up there. It's top 15 or so. It's really good. Really, really good. None of the Coen Brothers movies would be in the top 15.
Absolutely not.
But
What is false?
Mel Gibson gets nothing else until after all the Coen Brothers movies. In my opinion, again, this is just me talking. Every single one of the Coen Brothers movies, at least the 5 that we have listed, better than anything Mel Gibson's done, excluding Braveheart. That's my argument on it. I'm gonna need an argument back other than Braveheart is phenomenal.
No, I think it's fantastic.
I mean, it is. It's good.
It's my number 4. Which I could tell you my top 5, but we don't need to have that argument right yet.
But throw them out. I just want to hear it.
My top 5.
I don't have mine on deck.
American History X, Fight Club, 7, Braveheart, probably the Boondock Saints.
Those are good. I mean, that's a great list. I've got no complaints. I mean, Braveheart is phenomenal. I love that movie. It's really, really good. But that's where it ends. You can't get. There's no way Mel Gibson gets past the Coen Brothers.
He's 1 though. He's number 1.
He's won what?
He's the best. Name all their best movies.
Yeah.
He's the first one on the list.
Yeah, but then they get 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Because they've made 600 movies.
No. Name a bad movie. Raising Arizona. Have you ever seen that?
Yes,
That
I've
movie
seen
is
Raising
hilarious. I love that movie.
True Grit's okay.
True Grit was all right. True Grit's the worst one on the list.
Hacksaw Ridge I like more than a lot of those movies.
Really?
I like I would say I like
No Country for Old Men, hands down.
No Country for Old Men
Phenomenal.
and Fargo. Probably better.
Really, really good. Raising Arizona might have been my favorite one out of all of them.
Really?
And then Oh Brother Where Art Thou was
I
great.
told you, I keep forgetting about Oh Brother Where Art Thou.
Come
but
on, there's no way. Mel Gibson is
Burn After Reading.
Burn After
Terrible
Reading,
movie.
It wasn't terrible.
It was terrible.
It wasn't good.
It was not good at all.
It wasn't good. Did you watch Apocalypto? Did you watch Man Without a Face?
I have not seen Man Without a Face.
No, because they were not good enough to watch it. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Sorry, Mel Gibson, if you watch it.
Apocalypto is pretty good.
Was it?
Yes.
There's just no, to me it's like there's really no contest. I love Mel Gibson. I loved Braveheart. You know I love Braveheart. Braveheart's been one of my favorite movies for a very, very, very long time. Coen Brothers, hands down. No question. It's not even close. This is almost one of the most lopsided ones.
What?
Seen. Yeah, for real. I love Mel Gibson. Coen Brothers have the breadth.
I'm not caving that easy. I'm not submitting that easy.
Look at this list one more time. I'm going to need you to re-look at this list.
Why is it the main argument we have for these brackets? The other person's not going to be the winner's not going to be in the bracket for long. It's not fair.
You can't look ahead. You can't look ahead.
It's not fair.
It doesn't matter that this person has to go up against Spencer after this and lose, no matter who comes out. But you're looking ahead, you know?
No.
You never know.
I'm
16
not-
seed might get the upset once in a while. Once in a
We
lifetime.
don't have a 16 seed.
No.
I think Braveheart puts Mel Gibson above the Coen Brothers. They have never done anything close to as good as Braveheart.
All of those movies were close to as good as Braveheart. All of them.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, maybe not True Grit.
Maybe not any of them.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Are you kidding? Raising
No.
Arizona?
Arizona? I no. That's not close to Braveheart.
There's no way. I can't let you get away with this one. There's no way. I will not cave on this. I can't. I'm just telling you right out the gate. There's no way I'm coming off the Coen Brothers. Look at the list again. Braveheart.
I see 2 great movies there.
On which side? The Coen Brothers?
Yeah.
Right.
Two.
Still 2v1.
2 greats. One's a masterpiece.
2v1. And I mean,
Sorry.
which 2 are you saying are great? Oh, I'm sorry. Very sorry.
Fargo and No Country for Old Men. They're great movies.
Oh, Brother, Where Art
It's good
Thou
movies.
and Raising Arizona are what?
Good movies.
Really good.
Yeah, but one's a
Really.
masterpiece.
But then we go to the other side, and you've got
Braveheart. Which is amazing.
right. You got kind of quiet after that because there's nothing else.
Hold on. See, to me, it'd be. Hacksaw's
Coen
a good
Brothers.
movie too.
Yeah.
Hacksaw's a very good movie too.
Yeah, Hacksaw's good. It's
It'd
good.
be,
It's
Braveheart
good.
would be a 10.
Yeah.
Fargo would be a 4.
Oh, for the
No
love
Country's
of
a
God.
4.
You're cheating.
True Grit's a 0.
No, my God, get out of here.
Just
No.
kidding.
But look, but for real, Braveheart's obviously a 10. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou, Raising Arizona, No Country for Old Men, Fargo.
They're 6 or 7s.
They're all 8s.
They're
all
all saying
8s.
I want to say an 8.
I'm averaging them all out. They all get 8s. We got 4 8s versus 1 10.
That's awesome.
Hey, well.
Any like slurs thrown around that we want to talk about? Because Mel Gibson's notorious for that shit.
Mel Gibson definitely listens.
Nah,
No way.
He wins. He wins.
There's no way on earth. Look, Braveheart's a 10. All right. Hacksaw's a. I mean, I'm gonna need to hear you name these Coen Brothers movies before I tell you what I'm ranking Hacksaw. I like Hacksaw.
Realistically, all right.
Yeah,
I
let's
won't,
go
I won't
for real.
hate, but I still think Mel Gibson.
Braveheart gets a 10 out of 10.
All right,
See,
Braveheart.
this guy votes against Braveheart anyway, so it's all
Because he
it's
had a
not-
fight with Mel
not-
Gibson.
Hey, you get your own reasons in your heart. That's fine. 9.5 now.
All right, so Braveheart's a 10.
Okay.
Fargo, I'd probably realistically do a 6 or 7.
7.
And then True Grit, 4 or 5.
Okay. So we're at 11.
What, we're at No Country for Old
Yep.
Men?
Go ahead and name that.
I'd
one.
probably put that at 8. That was a good movie.
8 or 9.
I'd probably 8. Oh,
8.
Brother, Where Art Thou, probably 6 or 7.
8. If I'm giving you 8 for No Country for Old Men, you're
Mel is a
giving me
dickhead, but it does not make him a bad director.
But not making good movies is what makes him a bad director. Well, we got 10 for Braveheart. We got 8 and 8 and 4 for the Coen Brothers so far.
All right.
8 for Fargo, 8 for Oh Brother. No, 8 for No Country. It doesn't matter. These are all 8s. I'm telling you. 8, 8, 8, 8. 8 times 4 plus 4.
I can't do that. Braveheart's one of my favorites ever.
I would.
So good.
I know, but you're giving me a hard time over here on the Coen Brothers. But so look, we got 4 8s and a 4. What's that math, Wiz?
4 8s and a 4. Why am I a math whiz? That's
Oh, 'cause
36.
I called you out.
I had to
All
see
right.
why I kind of just stalled for a little bit. I
Yeah,
don't know.
36. So Mel
36.
Gibson, we got 10.
Passion, I'd probably put at a 6.
5.
5 or 6.
5.
Apocalypse Co. probably
Didn't see it.
maybe a 6 or 7.
Oh, for
5,
real? Is
5,
that
5
good?
to 7. It's a good movie. It's a very
So
good
let's
movie.
say 6.
Hacksaw Ridge, I really like.
So
I'd
7.
say 7.
All
And I
right.
have not seen Man.
That's nowhere near. Coen Brothers just locked it down. You want to need to pull out a calculator? Coen Brothers just won. By your count.
No, we wouldn't actually.
Yeah, but we probably
We're from South Carolina, so that's probably what this is. But no, we're
deep,
definitely
deep
not.
woods country.
We're deep woods country. Yeah, no, definitely not though.
All folk are good folk. Hacksaw Ridge
This
is
is a good movie.
All right, but Coen
Here's
Brothers
from a hater here too.
Coen Brothers still wins. He's got 18. You got anything else to pop in here? 18.
Braveheart.
Yeah, that's already counted. He's at the 25.
Well, if you gave Hacksaw Ridge an 8, he's at
Okay.
8 with 2 movies.
18 with 2 movies. Keep going.
Passion of the Christ.
5,
No.
23, 30.
I know I'm kind of a bitch when it comes to liquor. I can drink beer all day, not liquor. I used to be able to drink
Why don't you
liquor
have a beer in your hand?
because I don't want to drink a $7 beer.
Either way, Coen Brothers is taking this. Call
Let
it.
me think. I'm not calling it yet. Let me think about this for a second.
I'm going to need to hear a different argument than Braveheart.
Got a good argument. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Braveheart.
Coen Brothers take it home.
Take it. Fine. You win.
Yes, there was no way that was not happening. Coen Brothers all the way.
Ah, I cannot agree.
Got to, bro. All right, so
Ah, man. This is going to be setting up for a pretty good
really is.
little battle coming up here shortly.
We got one more quarter of a bracket, I guess, to get through this first round. But after that, I think it's really going to get.
Yeah, it'll be tight.
Here we go. So,
Bracket.
Fincher versus Coen Brothers, Aronofsky versus Guy Ritchie. Both of those are going to be really interesting. See, I think the whole second round is going to be really, really good. But before we get there, next time, which is tomorrow night at maybe 7:30, 7, we'll figure it out.
Around that, yeah.
Tomorrow night, we'll start this bracket down here with Scorsese and Peter Jackson, Kubrick versus Richard Donner, Howard versus Michael Bay, and Steven Spielberg versus Michael Mann, which some of those will be decent. One of those might be decent.
I think two of them might be all right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, it'll be interesting either way. And then we can move on to the juicy stuff. So, anything else you want to...
Nah, I think that's pretty much it. That's when Scorsese 10 times. Tomorrow we'll be back probably at 8 again, I imagine.
7:30.
At 8 o'clock.
7:30.
Who won the
You want to argue about that?
What?
7:30 or
8? I won the first round of the arguing. Because he said George Lucas should win. He said Judd Apatow should beat Oliver Stone.
Yeah. He let me Eastern time zone.
Eastern, yeah. So we'll be here. Where are you guys from? Just curious. Who won the first round?
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Nice.
No way. We live in South Carolina, Dane.
That's crazy. It's like we almost know you.
We should hang out sometime and watch Kill Bill. All right, but
apparently I imagine we sound pretty country to people from England and Ireland.
I'm sure. Well, cool though. Awesome. Oh, he's from Ireland too.
All these fibs around here can handle only so much.
But all right, so
I think that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. We appreciate y'all coming.
Heck yeah. Had a blast. 12 at night.
Well, you have a good night.
You guys have a good time. We'll see you.
Thanks, guys. We'll see y'all later, hopefully.
Tomorrow.